New entries. Write down purchasing value key.
Entries purchasing. Yeah.
So what do you understand by this purchasing value key? See what happens when you place an order in real time. You may have to have the reminders as well. As you can see here, deadline monitoring, you have reminders. And GRIR under delivery and over delivery tolerance. How much are you going to accept as what is the either percentage or in terms of numbers? See, hope you understand tolerance limit.
Yeah, I understand.
Under delivery, over delivery. Here it is about numbers. You place an order for 100, but vendor sends you only 60. You may be in need of at least 80 urgent. You need that. And if it is being sent less than that, then it will be of again some delayed production or manufacturing it as it consumes some more time because you need to wait. Secondly, when tolerance we speak about, it can be with respect to material specification. Like if you need some 10 mm dia material, and you can say 0.05%, that is 9.95 or 10.05 is acceptable, not below or above that. That is again tolerance, which is specific to material specification. So like this, we have this tolerances defined. You can write down for purchasing value key. Just a minute, I will get back. Write down the T code, OME1.
Okay.
Purchasing value key gives the conditions for procurement, this determines the reminder keys
Okay.
This determines reminder keys in which the vendor to be reminded for material procurement also tolerance limits
for material procurement.
Also tolerance limits. Hope you understand under and over, under delivery, over delivery.
Actually, can you explain again what is under delivery over delivery? 1 minute.
I didn't get you. Can you repeat?
Can you explain me regarding under delivery and over delivery?
Yeah, under delivery, over delivery is, as I told you, you place an order for 100 materials, let us assume. In PO case, I'm just saying this.
Okay.
And you get only, in real time, these things will happen. They'll send only 80, let us assume.
Okay. Okay.
In that case, if you are defining it as some 5% as under delivery or over delivery in terms of numbers, then it is 95 or 105 if the order is 100. They are sending less than that, based on which you can further penalize the vendor. That is one. Secondly, when it comes to specification, as I told you, what is the material specification?
Okay.
What sort of material that you need, and what is the specification in that where you are providing this tolerance limits, like diameter. If I take, you can somehow manage if it is within tolerance limit of 0.05, 0.03 or so. Anybody from mechanical background?
I am from mechanical background.
Hope you understand that 0.02 generally in drawings also we provide that tolerance limit when we are drawing some shafts or other things, where generally for all these construction related and materials we need to provide the tolerance when you are into manufacturing, certainly when it is with late operations or so heavy industries. Hope you have read these things, you have this idea.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and that's how. So in this case, we are going to define purchase value key as PTVK. So if it is 30 days, if I assume, then first reminder may be sent after 7 days, then 14 and 21, so that they have some time to react. If I send the reminder on 30th day, then it is of no use because they don't have time to react also 1 day.
Okay. Okay.
And tolerance, yes, we can define it. I'll just go with 2 and 2 here. See, vendor evaluation further you can define based on what they are going to provide us. So this is about purchasing value key. If you have made a note, I'll proceed.
First, note.
And you can also give this acknowledgement. If we check this box, then it is like they have received the acknowledgement. We need the they have received this, and we need the acknowledgement required.
Okay.
See, these things we maintain here, but it has to be physically carried out. The job has to be further carried out in real time. Just by maintaining in the system, it will not work. The system will provide the information that this is to be done. While creating material and after using the same in POs, system will ask, is the delivery date realistic? Would you like to define some other delivery date? Is delivery possible on same date? So like that, the system will ask you those based on all these configurations done.
Okay.
Done?
Yeah.
I'll save it. So this is about purchasing value key.
Okay. And
One
what
more
is this 2,0?
2,0, that was tolerance. You want me to go back?
Okay. 2,0 tolerance. Okay.
It's tolerance.
Okay.
One more setting with that probably will end. shipping, lot size, you can write down lot size. This is again into planning, lot size.
PLOT, right?
Yeah, one more. SPRO IMG, materials management, lot size.
IMG,
SPRO
okay.
IMG, materials management.
Okay.
Consumption based planning. As you can see, it is under planning. Consumption based planning. Further planning.
Consumption
Based planning. Further planning.
Okay. Okay.
And that planning lot size. Lot size calculation. Lot size calculation. Define lot sizing procedure. Define lot sizing procedure. Again, you need to write few sentences on this. What is, or what do you understand by lot size?
Certain quantity requirement.
Yeah, it is nothing but order batch quantity. What should be the lot size or the batch quantity? So what is the use of this lot size? Why are we supposed to define this lot size? This helps in two ways. One is in order to have some financial benefit based on finance, and also while production, we can define this in an economic way so that we get to know if I produce so much, the cost, it will be cost effective. If I just go with production without planning this lot size, then it can be more cost consumption based. See, as you can see here, consumption based planning, as you are observing here, it's under that. So cost consumption should not be more. That's the objective. You can write down this lot size. Lot size.
Okay.
Is the quantity
is the quantity. Okay.
or batch quantity. It can be also called batch. Lot size or batch quantity.
Okay.
Defined in SAP.
Okay.
In order to make the procurement and production cost effective or more economically viable. So define lot sizing procedure. As you can see here, MRP lot size, T code you can write down OMI4, T code OMI4.
One second. 4. Yeah.
MRP lot size. As you can see here, 2 days lot size, 3 days lot for lot order quantity, and so on. All these things are already existing. Monthly lot size. So, two things you need to remember. One is about the procurement lot size and other production. So if you start working in such a way that you formulate the production and which is feasible, which is working out economically, in that case you can extend it further also. So this happens when you are producing same material, which is again into production PP part. It is repetitive manufacturing we call. So for that we need certain materials which are repeatedly used, as it is same manufacturing, same thing is being manufactured again and again. For example, it can be wheels for a table, stretcher, so on. If you get such orders, have you any time observed any industrial area, Penia, Rajajinagar? Any of you? See, they get certain orders where they need to do this lathe operations, same cutting or same sort of production. It can be gears, wheels, so on. It will be of same dimension, which they again and again produce. They get same order. They keep repetitively doing it. That's about some production industries which will repetitively manufacture the same thing. So let me just continue. New entries here. I'll name this as ZP. See, until Z, most of the things are already taken. System may or may not allow. If I take with other, I have to just check. If it is not allowed, then I have to again rename it.
How many characters can fit in lot size?
Two.
3.
2. ZP. Now I'll just have this in mind, lot sizing procedure for a month if I define. So you have 3 options: static, periodic, and optimum. Static is something fixed, periodic, which can change according to the period, and optimum is like optimum level, what can be planned. So I go with period lot size, P here, and I'll define number of periods as 4. Procedure P, periodic, number of periods 4. The intention is I take it as weekly lot size. So 1 month, 4 weeks. Every week is a period. I'm going to consider like this, weekly. Hope you are getting it. This is size, lot size, indicator, week, every week. Well, further, we have this maximum stock level. See here, I maintain it before production. Maximum should be before covering requirement. I take that. We have 2 options, after and before. I would like to go with before covering requirement. Maximum stock level. So it's left blank. In scheduling, requirement date is delivery date. I maintain it. Requirement date is delivery date. Then date interpretation, delivery date, delivery date. And I don't want to allow any overlapping. So no overlapping. You have forward and backward, but I would like to go with no overlap. No overlapping. I don't want to split the quota also. I just go with exact quota. What can be the batch size? What is the number? I go with exact number. I don't want to split. So here you can simply understand lot size in short-term horizon. I am defining in such a way that I have 4 periods with weekly size for a month. In 1 month, 4 periods. Every week, it indicates what should be the size, lot size. Maybe 20, maybe 30, or so on. Every week, I should come out with so much of production. And the quantity required to be maintained before I proceed with that. And in this way, what happens, it is like, see, in manufacturing or production industry, you always go for large scale production. You understand that?
Yeah.
That will be more cost effective. It's like this, if you don't mind, if I just give you this example, you prepare certain sweet, maybe laddu or maybe something at your home. Just think, if you want to prepare only 2 ladus, what will be the cost? And instead of that, if you just purchase it outside, what can be the cost? If you produce or manufacture in huge number, it will be more cost effective. Hope you understand that. To make it very simple, I gave this.
Yeah.
So I can further convert it into long term. Here, period lot size, I'll take it as a fiscal year for a year with number of periods 12. Here, what I mean is I'm going to take, instead of weekly, I'll be taking it as monthly lot size. So I am just working on here for short term. If it's working fine, I go with long term. Rest all remains. M is monthly. So this is something what we need to understand. However, this is part of PP. Still, we need this lot size to create material and carry on. So this completes material master settings required to create a material. Just save it here. I just removed that one as planned order, it didn't accept it. Date interpretation is not defined. So with that, I'm just ending for today. Venkat, I can connect with you.
Yeah.